Welcome to GC Cars. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is the newly refreshed Cadillac CT5. No supercharged V8 today. We got 2-liter on here. Massive horsepower. But no, this is newly refreshed CT5. Fits in between 3 Series, 5 Series, so in between a C and E-Class Mercedes. So it's kind of a little awkward to compare, but that's what they did on purpose. Anyhow, we're going to see if this is a worthy luxury sedan for you with a new exterior, new interior. Starting off with the exterior, Jesse, how do you like this deep space metallic painted CT5?
Funky name.
It is funky.
Deep space.
Very deep space. I mean, it's kind of like bluish. It's kind of like gray.
Like SpaceX sticker on it, you know?
Plus, yeah, Falcon 9 right here. It does not go like a Falcon 9.
No.
So this is the Sport, right? So we have all the black accents.
New headlights.
Which look really sleek. I like them more compared to the kind of split we had before. Not that the CT5 looked bad before. This is just a nice, little update on that. Black 20-inch wheels, just $4,200 Canadian for 4 of them. Just ridiculously expensive. Do not get this. You can get 19-inch black wheels for like $600.
Yeah, do that.
Like, just do that. Side is fairly unchanged. I think Cadillac nails sedans.
I really like the profile of this car.
It's so good. And this little kink here by the rear 3/4 window.
Kinky.
It's very kinky, very kinky. And the rear end, that's not much change, but it didn't need much change.
It looks nice, honestly.
It's one of the best looking sedans.
I agree.
Cool, how about the interior? Inside the CT5, and the big new thing is our infotainment.
A little monolithic.
Yeah, I think it's 33, 36 inches. It's a lot of inches, that's the only thing that matters. And it is quite nice. We've had this in the XT4 already, and I quite like it. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, wireless included. Our map in here.
Love that.
You have a full-on map, which gets replaced with our Android Auto map, for example. We can have it clean, we have our gauges. Over here, we have, because this is Android Automotive based, we have integrated Google Maps, or we just go for our Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. We have Spotify inclusion, all that we need. Beautiful OLED screens, like actually like some of the nicest screens you're gonna find in any car on the market. Really, really nice, great fan of this. Otherwise, materials, what do you think?
Everything is pretty good, but you notice like up here, yes, it's soft touch kind of.
Yeah.
But it's, it's nice, but it's not the nicest.
Yeah, it's like leather wrap, but it's like teeny tiny bit.
Yeah, millimeters.
Yeah, so you do feel some of that, but really all the materials are leather wrapped or some kind of
fiber,
rubber.
which looks real.
Which is, this is some really nice carbon fiber trim.
Yep.
It looks nice. There's plenty of soft all around. We got our steering wheel, very little piano black, just in a few spots. And which is really important, we have actual physical HVAC controls.
With nice graphics.
Yeah, I love these. Like the animations these have is just really nice. Like, looks good, is great. Big fan. Anyhow, steering has one big thing up here. Our Super Cruise, which we're gonna dive into that in a second, of course, but I don't believe any competitor has Super Cruise at this, or any semi-autonomous or autonomous driving system.
Quite good.
So that is a big pro. We have, in terms of usability, we have a wireless charger, fits a Flip 6 folded and unfolded, cup holders in the middle, and a center console that's a little annoying.
So yeah, we're all about equality here at GC Cars.
Yes,
and
100%.
the passenger is just as important as the driver.
Yes, yeah. So if you want to open that center console, you got to grab
Where is
all
it?
around.
There it is, and it's like,
You can, yeah, it just, there's only one opening and it goes to one side.
yeah.
There's
come on.
yeah, this should be just here and it opens up so both can adjust. It's, even for me as a driver, it's kind of like cumbersome.
Then you have another slot here for a phone.
Yeah.
I kind of wish maybe this was a wireless charger here.
It would be kind of neat to have two, right? One up here, one down there.
My phone doesn't fully fit in there, but yeah, it does, it fits.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's well thought out, a good amount of space. We got heated and ventilated seats, not simultaneously, unfortunately. It says it has massage, but it's only like a lumbar and it's not a real massage.
I'm experiencing it right now. It's just, it pushes in and out. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Oh, and if you adjust your seats, one thing that's really annoying.
I don't like this,
It takes over the whole screen. Like, this is really not necessary to take over the whole screen.
Like
and
if you're driving somewhere, you're trying to adjust your seat, your map's gone.
And it's still on there. I haven't pressed this in like 10 seconds.
You just missed your exit.
So it's like, yeah. So that's a bit. And
It could be like a quarter.
Quarter, or just replace this part and make it clip because you can both see it. I don't know, something just a little tight. Oh, and
we got many inches here. Let's use part of it.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Don't be so. I don't know, I can't think of a joke. But we got a digital rearview mirror. Hello. Which is a
always
great
love
feature.
that.
I can literally see more through that than my side mirrors and my rearview mirror combined. So
I've said it before. I think this should be like mandatory on every car.
they're so awesome. I love these things. So rear seats.
Yeah, they're pretty spacious. Again, we do have a slope in the back, so if you're well over 6 feet, you might be a little bit uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But for an average-sized adult, they're good.
Yeah, and you got 2 sunroofs up top. Yeah, it's honestly a really nice trunk at just shy of 12 cubic feet. Is also fairly cavernous, but I would say we're going to test this massive 2-liter and hit the road. Okay, now out on the road in the Cadillac CT5. Let's put it into sport mode this way. Let's see how quick this 2-liter accelerates. I'm going to brake torque. Let's park. Let's see how quick this 2-liter is. Okay, and
It's definitely not taking us into deep space anytime soon.
yeah, this is it's not a 6.2-liter supercharged V8. Let's say it like that.
No, it's not.
It's
No burning rubber there.
Nope, no burning rubber whatsoever. Let's put it back into tour mode, and yeah, let's talk about this. So there's 2 engine options available. This is a 2-liter inline 4.
There's a right choice and there's a wrong choice.
Yeah, producing 237 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, sent to all 4 wheels through a 10-speed automatic. And I shall just listen to this, guys. That's no, that's not good. That's not good. And what you can't feel, because, well, you're just on a video, what we can feel every time I step on the gas, there's very noticeable vibrations.
Vibration, it's like a grinding almost.
Yeah, and I get off, it's better. And then back on the vibrations that kind of translate through the whole seat and the whole cabin. Yeah, it's not that good. But we always do a handling test before we keep talking about the engine. So let's see how that goes. Back into sport mode, obviously. I'll force a downshift if I can. Performance shift active, there we go. And, oh yeah, pushes it out.
A little squirrely there.
Yeah, you know what? It's still the Alpha chassis. It still shares the chassis with the Camaro, and you do still feel that. But back to the engine choices. So you have 2 engine choices. Like you said, a wrong one and a
right
good
one.
Yeah, this is the wrong one. Do not buy this engine. Instead, for the same price as these wheels,
Yeah.
you get a V6, which has over 300 horsepower and will be much more refined.
Won't sound like a lawnmower.
Won't sound like a lawnmower, won't vibrate like a lawnmower. So yeah, that's don't get the 2-liter. It's kind of
Not to
gutless.
mention, this still takes premium gas.
Yeah, if that would be at least the difference, right? If one is premium, one's 87, but nope, both want 91. And yeah, I just can't justify this engine, and it's not luxurious at all. It buzzes, it's loud, it's gutless. Don't really like that. But like I said, you can get a V6, so just our heartfelt recommendation.
At least there's a solution to the problem.
That's true. Get the V Blackwing for $120,000 because it's great.
Hope you have a good life insurance policy.
Yeah, yeah, especially in winter. Anyhow, I think we should start talking about some daily driving. But do we want to switch seats for that?
Yeah, let's switch. So yeah, getting back up to speed, it's like you just hear that.
The buzzy.
I don't know if I could live with that.
No, it's just not. It's not an engine worth a luxury car price. But let's talk about some of the nicer things here, which are admittedly, in my opinion, quite good. Ride quality.
It's very nice.
Very nice. Noise levels, aside from the engine, are
Good.
decent.
I'd say average.
Yeah, I don't think they stand out, but that's fine. But what does stand out in this car, and I think it's the only car that offers it at all in this segment, is tech. Because, well, first of all, we have the infotainment tech, which we really like, but we have Super Cruise. This is autonomous, doesn't work obviously on roads like this.
No.
Only works on highways,
But it
on
works
mapped highways.
great.
It works so well. It is still the best autonomous driving system, especially because, yes, BMW does have one, but it only works up to 60 kilometers an hour. This one works also not only on divided highways, but they updated it. It's also highways that have, for example, like a turning lane in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You can now use it on those as well. Automatic lane changes both at a tap of a signal, or the car decides for yourself if you want that.
Hands-free as well?
Completely hands-free. You just got to monitor the roads. And it's, yeah, it's a great system. I've been using it a bunch, especially when stuck in traffic. It's just so much more relaxing, and I think that's where that's kind of like the ace up the sleeve for the CT5 here. Aspect, this clocks in at $66,714 Canadian. US price is not available right now because the configurator is down. If we get it, it's up there. Anyhow, what do we think? What do we make of that? 66,000 is kind of like, you know.
So that's Aspect, right, with these wheels?
Aspect. So yeah, you can save $4,200 Canadian if you don't get these wheels.
Which I would do.
And you can save another $2,200 if you don't want to get all-wheel drive. You can just get rear-wheel drive.
I would get all-wheel drive, especially if you're in a colder climate.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I think we can just say same price, V6, all-wheel drive.
Take out the wheels, substitute for the V6.
And then we're looking at
Aspect.
Yeah, and I think for that it's not the nicest luxury car.
No.
No, but
it ticks a lot of boxes.
It ticks a lot of boxes. It has an easy-to-use tech system that is still very advanced, but the Ace is really a super cruise. If you're someone that commutes long distances on highways, or you just really hate traffic and you're in traffic often, I think the CT5 is really a great choice because it's the only one that lets you, drive. Well, not drive. It's the only one that lets you not drive.
Lets you kind of relax.
Exactly. So I think in that regard, it is really good. With the V6, it will be a lot more, enjoyable, more refined. Yeah. And hey, if you want to give it another couple of grand, you can even get the V, which is a little more sporty, a little more engaging.
There's a little torque there.
Yeah. It just runs out of steam at like 60 kilometers. That is. That's like 35 miles an hour. So it's okay. Like, I take this over a TLX Type S.
I agree.
Considering we take the V6, saying we okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it over to INFINITI Q50 is dead, so that goes that.
Even if it wasn't, I'd take this.
Beamer 3 Series this 340 is more expensive and a smaller, same with the C-Class. So it's kind of put itself into a very unique
middle
spot.
ground.
Exactly. And I think for that, it does a good job. It's also not going to have German maintenance costs.
True.
So, you're saving here and there. I really like it. I think it looks great. A lot of people complimented me on the car. And I think it doesn't stand out except for tech, but it does its job really well.
I wouldn't blame anyone for choosing this.
No, I agree. Anyhow, I think that is the 2025 Cadillac CT5. Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone! Oh! What the is this piece of shit?
If you guys liked the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.